Oops. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Hey ho and hello guys. Oh my god. My ears are falling off. Hey ho and hello guys. Welcome to today's stream. This is gonna be our usual streaming days now. Tuesdays, because all other days are kind of full with other stuff. Also, I still haven't gotten around to like getting the chat to work again. It just doesn't want to. I don't know why. And for some reason my model is lagging a bit. Or is it just me? I think it's the model. It looks okay. Okay, it looks good now. But yeah! I still haven't gone around to fixing the chat. It just... I can't find the problem. I've tried, but I can't find it somehow. But yeah, I'm gonna keep at that and try and fix it as soon as I can. But no promises. I'm gonna try my best, but there's no promises that I'll be able to actually do it. However, this is not gonna stop us from what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna keep living with this weird sort of chat until then. I'm kind of brain dead. Please excuse that. I had an exhausting 6 hours of school. But yeah, we're just gonna keep it at that broken kind of chat until I can fix it, and not let that take our spirits down. I don't know. It's not gonna keep us from doing what we're gonna do today, which is finishing the model, aka rendering and line art, fixing situations. Yeah, and then once the model art is finished, I will start working on it by myself, kind of. Like the rigging process, I will start working on it myself. Maybe I'll record bits and pieces and stuff. But I just wanna try and figure out if I can do the rigging and stuff. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. The convention is in a couple of days. I'm gonna drive there on Friday, so 3 more days. And I'm super excited. I will try my best to film as much as I can to give you guys an insight of how it went and stuff. And then make a video out of it. Yeah. We're gonna do that. And without further ado, because I don't have anything else that I have to draw digitally, we're gonna draw the model today. Because I want to finish the rendering. So I can start rigging. Initially I wanted to try and do the rigging, to like try and finish the entire art stuff while I still had summer break, so I would be able to like do the rigging more consistently and in my free time and with enough sleep and good sleep. But yeah, we took a bit too long. It doesn't matter, we're still gonna do it anyway, because I wanna do this and I wanna see if I can do rigging as well, and I wanna see if I can at least do basic separations so that I can maybe offer 2D models as commission. Yeah. So I'm gonna hop on over here. I'm gonna make this disappear. Hi Ellie! Hi. I'm Brandon, as you can see. Hi Verso, hey ho, welcome, welcome. I want to keep this kind of, but I don't know where I should keep it. Because the con is still to come. So I kind of want to just keep it. But maybe I need more Excuse me? Keyboard? Thank you. Is my keyboard empty after all this time? Possibly. Then I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, the numbers just don't work. Why don't... What? The hell? Why is the number not working? What the hell? Whatever. I'm gonna pull it up this way. Oh, because I can't go higher than 20. Okay. Kind of sucks. You were? Yeah, I'm there, and I'll have an art booth, and you can buy art that I made. It's the Comic Con in Freiburg, German Comic Con. One of the... I know that there's 2 Comic Cons in Germany. I know of 2. One in Stuttgart and one in Freiburg. There could be more, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna have an art booth and I'm gonna be selling some of my art. And I'm really excited because I never did that before. I haven't done this before. But I'm super excited and I can't wait, and yeah. I can show some art again. Oops. Well guys, now you know my background and all the stuff I have, some of the stuff I have installed. Anyway, what I wanted to show you guys. Give me 2 seconds. I can show you some stuff that I have. So I have these. Not the Snow Miku in the corner, but I have these as stickers. These 5. As baby stickers. Then I have all of these as art prints. Because, yes. I like them. You can! I mean, you can find me easily, because I have a very orange art booth. Like, my tablecloth will be orange, and you'll know from the prints and stuff, probably. You'll see my design and be like, okay, that's Ellie. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that orange hair and a blonde streak isn't exactly a common hair that people have. What else do I have? Oh, I have keychains. These are my keychains. And these are poster size more. I do. I actually do. Here's 2 sneak peeks of bookmarks that I have. I have 2 more types of bookmarks, but you guys won't know what it is until you come here. Come visit me, I guess. And this is kind of a sneak peek of boxes that I have. I have a ton more stuff. You can see it here. I have more ideas. Oh yeah, I have cups. I can show you the cups. I have cups as well with these designs, sort of. You can see here the stuff that I do have, and some stuff that might not actually be there because it was just ideas and I didn't find the time. But this is kind of what you can expect in some sort of way. My VTuber is, I guess, in some sort of a way me. Like, quick immersion break, I guess. Back when I created the first design of Ellie, like of Ellie Boo, the model, I had just dyed my hair orange. So, and I was like, okay, my hair is currently not orange, but if I get accepted to the con and I go there as Ellie Boo, the VTuber and artist, and sell stuff, then I might as well dye my hair orange again with a blonde streak. Because then people will, like, know me as the orange one with the blonde streak if they meet me there, and they'll have more connections between the stuff. That was kind of my thought process. So yeah. I'm looking like my model right now. And I just really like the color orange. I don't know. It's not my favorite color. My favorite color is yellow. But I really like the color orange. Oops. Wrong one. I know that there's some friends coming. and the friends will recognize me as Ellie Boo. I mean, they know what I look like in real life because they're from my school, but they still kind of come as Ellie Boo fans. At least one of them is kind of coming as more of an Ellie Boo fan to that convention. So, in some sort of way, there will be at least one person that recognizes me. If you do come, I'd love to like have you stop by and just talk. Maybe, I don't know. I love it. It would be so cool if like people actually were like, "Oh my god, I watched your streams. I'm this and that. I'm Verso." Like, imagine if you just arrived at the convent. If you decided to go, and you didn't know about me being there, and then you're in front of that art booth, and you're like, "I know this design. I know this art witch. I know this exact drawing. Are you Ellie Boo?" That would have been so funny if you just randomly ran into me and I'm like, "I am? Hi? Who are you? You know me, so who are you?" Would have been kind of funny. I would have loved it would have been crazy. We're gonna start shading, by the way, so I'm just gonna add layers, make clipping masks, and make stuff invisible that I that needs to be invisible so that I can put the shadows in properly if I have to do stuff invisible. But first of all, I need a darker color. Okay, we're gonna need shadows here, and here, and here, and oops. Then I'm gonna turn these two off, and the corset, for starters. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna bucket tool this. Oh well, if I bucket tool this, I should turn off the accessories as well, so that I can properly bucket tool this. Okay, and then I'm also gonna need highlights, which means eyedropper. There we go. I'm so excited for the convention. You guys don't even know. It is so wild. Like the fact that I got accepted. Damn. Because I'm just a small artist, you know. They asked you to share your Instagram or Facebook if you have one, and I'm like, okay, I have my art Instagram. It has like 10 or 11 followers. It's very small. And it just started because I just started like working on it. And then I just sent them a mail and I put the art Instagram in there. And I just prayed kind of because I really wanted to go. And because the tables at this convention were a lot less expensive than the tables at the one in Stuttgart. So I was like, if I'm going, it's this one. Therefore, dear me, just kind of prayed for it. And then that mail came in like, yo, we want you here. We organized your table. Technically we were full, but we organized your table. So it's fine. You can come. Please pay what you have to pay. And I was mind blown. Super mind blown. I never would have thought that I could get in there actually. And I'm going in there and Mama Boo is coming with me as support. So that I don't have to be alone for an entire weekend, and so that if it should like actually be busy at one point, so that people start to like form a line because they want to buy something. Then Mama Boo can help like selling stuff, so that people don't have to wait too long. And she's just my emotional support. I feel like this isn't enough blur, but I can't blur anymore because is there a blur filter? I don't think there's a blur filter. It doesn't really look like it if I look at this right now. Is there a way to do bright blurring? I'm gonna research. I wish Paint X blur filter. Gaussian blur. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Because that's the thing I always use. Okay. Duplicate folders. Or layers. Duplicate layer, duplicated layer select, and then blend mode and darken. Tool selection window. And select filter, and then Gaussian blur. Okay, so apparently there is a Gaussian blur, which means we're just taking the filter. And now we're trying to find the Gaussian blur. Oh, there it is. Up. I don't know if it's supposed to do anything in an instant, so we're just gonna go with this. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Multiple question marks. Unless it takes a while. Yeah, no, okay. Apparently it does something. So what if we take back all the blur strokes? We're gonna try this out without blurring, so that we can see if the Gaussian blur actually does anything. Okay, it does. It does. Look at that. It does. So if I go up to 50, which is the highest. Okay, now this is a bit of a predicament. Because we can't blur as much as I usually blur. Which means it's gonna look a lot more wonky than it usually does. Which kind of sucks. Oh well, I can still blur with the brush. Okay. Maybe this will help. Because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be in like an actual predicament kind of situation. Kind of? Sort of? It would suck if we now have to change everything again because the blur doesn't really work. How many layers are you? 167. And what size is the canvas? I think it's the usual. Let me check something real quick. You guys won't be able to see because I need to check this. And I like to keep it my thing. How many layers do I have on these? I have 60 layers. How bad would the quality be turned down if I took half of the size? How many layers do I have here? 254. So let's take this and let me... Can I save this? Back to gallery. I'm gonna see if I can save... Oh, that's... I'm sorry, that's advertisement. I'm gonna see if I can save this as a... No, that's not it. If I can save this as a PSD, I can preserve layers. It's gonna load a lot, I think now. I can show you guys the loading process and stuff. Okay, it's saved, which means we're gonna see... Can I open this in Procreate now? I can. I'm gonna check on over if it's in there. Okay, it's importing. So I guess it should be here. It's not here. Okay, so I'm gonna save it to files. Then I'm gonna save it again and I'm gonna save it to files. And then I'm gonna open the file in Procreate and see if that works. Let's pray a little bit here. I need you guys to pray for me that this works, because if it doesn't, then I don't know what we're gonna do. I want you to open and Procreate, please. Or is this just a picture? If this is just a picture, I'm gonna lose it. You guys can't really see right now because I don't want to like share all my files and stuff. But I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm sorry that you guys can't see it. I'm trying to find a way to move it to Procreate so that I can do my usual shading, but it's not importing it properly to Procreate. This is a predicament that we have found ourselves in. It's an image, so it didn't... Wait. How did do I have to take flattened layers then? No, that's for sure an image. I'm going to try saving it as PSD again. And if I open this in Procreate right now, it is saying that it's sending it over. But if I go over there, it's not here. So it's not really sending it over. Let me see. Okay, research. Okay, so apparently preserved layers works. So maybe I took the wrong file. Hopefully I took the wrong file, I guess. No, these are sorted by most recent. So I'm supposed to take preserved layers, and apparently it worked. Which means we're using preserved layers, which is why it's taking so long, because it has to figure out all these layers. And then we're gonna save it to files again. I'm gonna delete. Let you not see this. Oh, there was an error. Or was it an error? Was it a saving error? Was it a saving error or was it a iCloud error? Because I don't care about the iCloud error. I know that I don't have any space in my iCloud anymore. But, however... Oh, well, if I save it... Oh, I think I found the problem. So, oh, no, that's the wrong one. Stop. I saved it automatically in my iCloud files, because that's what the iPad leads me to do, kind of. So I need to change the destination to on my iPad and then save it there, and then it should work, I think. Because there I have space still, which means it should work properly, without problems. So if I go here, here, and here, then I should be able to open this in Procreate without any problems. I hope. Nope, it's not working. That means I'm going back to Ibis Paint, and we're gonna just pray that it's not gonna look super stupid with the not so blurry blurs. Maybe, okay, actually, I might just take a different kind of brush then. Oh, advertisements. I'm gonna take a different type of brush that's more softish, so that I can, like, that way I don't have to blur as much. I'm also sorry that we're gonna watch ads now. Usually it works without advertisements and it's like, oh, couldn't load ad, sorry, take it anyway. We're gonna have to watch advertisements this time around. There we go. Yeah, maybe I'll take an airbrush, because an airbrush is a lot softer. So I'm gonna try this with an airbrush now, actually. Which means we have to do this all again. Yeah, because it's a lot softer if I look at this. It's a ton softer. Maybe this will work better even. And with an airbrush, yeah, we have the softer edges, and then maybe this will work better with the blurring as well. I'm not sure about that one though. We can hope. We can do nothing but pray and hope. It's no clipping mask, oopsies. I can delete this layer because I know it won't work. And if it works in the end, then I can just try again. Like, I can just do it again if this doesn't work better, but I think this will work better. So we're just gonna do it this way. It's fine, it's okay. It's all good. We can live with this. You just have to find a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. Or so the saying goes. Something like that, I don't know. Not too sure. Okay, and if we now take the blur brush and say, okay, blur this, please. And then we take maybe the Gaussian blur filter as well and say, blur this, please. Plus some more brushies. And then we add these on top again. This looks a bit better. Just a tiny little bit. Okay, maybe potato. Is there any way? Is there any way we can get this more blurry? Oops. Okay, it blurs still. I think it still blurs. Does it? I don't know. The only other thing would be turning the opacity down. But I think this looks okay, actually. So we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with the airbrush theories. And that's the blue skirt, which means you can close the folder and open the right checkered skirt. And start with the ruffle, I suppose. Which means we need the color. And then we just start airbrushing. This might even be too big. I think I'm... Oh yeah, it's the ruffle color. It's all in one piece. I was gonna say, I think I might combine the ruffle and skirt pieces in the end. Like the line arts as well, but then I remembered that we did combine them when we drew the line art. So we're all good. Okay, now highlights. I think it needs to be lighter. I just don't wanna like have too much highlight, but I also don't want to have too much dark. So I'm gonna trial and error kind of. Okay, we're gonna do the filter first because the filter is quicker. And if that works more than well enough, we're gonna have to redo it so that you can still see something of the changes. I'm gonna go for half, kind of. Yeah, this looks good. And then we can do the checkers, which we're gonna take a darker color than the darkest for shadows, and a lighter color than the lightest for highlights for the entire skirt. So, yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say, possibly as well. We're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start by making the brush bigger again. I'm gonna start by here shadow, then this shadow and this shadow, and then kind of smaller shadows here on these lines that we drew and kind of at the chain. Then I'm gonna turn off the arm if I can find it. No, wait. Okay, I just misclicked. I thought I fucked up the arm placement, which would have been bad. And then I need to turn off the corset as well, so that I can have all of this in a shadow. Very important, very important. And then I need white for the highlights. And then we're gonna go for the 25 blur filter again for starters. Okay, we might go for 50 this time around. Might look better, we're gonna see in a second. Yeah, then we're gonna just blur brush a bit more. I might as well turn the corset and arm back on so that it looks completed. I think it looks good enough. And that completes the checkered skirt. Well, actually, okay, we're gonna go back to the blue skirt and we're gonna finish them completely, which means we're turning off the checkered skirts, the accessories, and the corset so that we can do the line art, which means I'm gonna have to keep switching between a thick and hard pen color and the airbrush, because I can't color in the airbrush with the line art with an airbrush, which means we're just saving the airbrush and the dip pen, because the dip pen is our usual drawing pen. And I can color in. Okay, it's not dark enough, I feel. So let's make this darker. This looks good. just gonna do this, coloring the line art, and then I'm also gonna start with merging together what we can merge together, which means the line art can be merged, the shadows can be merged, and then those can be merged together, which means the blue skirt is finished. The checkered skirt needs the line art first. And for that I have to turn off the arm. And then I need the eyedropper. And I need some dark yellow. And then the question is, which line art goes yellow? We know that the ruffle parts will go yellow, but did I make this part yellow? Because I don't remember. Hi there, Lucian Citaro. Hey ho, and welcome. I don't know. Do I want to check your community post? Should I have a rule against self-advertisement? I don't know. I can't check on anything, to be honest. YouTube is in the way, so I can't, even if I wanted to. Because YouTube's heart thingy is in the way. But hi and welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. What did I want to do? Right, I wanted to check on the picture that I saved. Hold on. That I saved somewhere so that I know which color we had for the line art. Like, if we had the line art in yellow or in black and white. I just need to find it real quick. Give me a little bit. There we go. Okay, I did it in white and gray. Oops. There we go. I might check your community posts after, and you don't have to subscribe if you don't enjoy what I do. Only subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna do subscribe trays or anything, because that's just stupid. I just want people subscribed to me that want to be subscribed to me. I hope that made sense. Oh my god. I'm losing my ability to speak. Yeah, so that means these are all gonna be black. So we're gonna have to be careful while coloring in the ruffle parts. The brush has such a wide radius, what the hell? This is so unusual, so new for me, because Procreate doesn't do that. Procreate is my babe, usually, in these situations. But the layer limit is not my babe, which means fuck you Procreate, I want to draw VTuber models. But I can't draw pretty VTuber models on my PC because I don't have a good drawing tablet. At least not one that I can currently put on my PC. Hypothetically, I can have a really cool drawing tablet with a big screen, but I don't have enough, like, what do you call them? I don't have enough of these slots for the connecting cable. I only have one of those slots because I have a laptop, and that one slot is preoccupied, or it's occupied by my second monitor. And I need my second monitor for streaming, because I need to see my chat. Therefore, no drawing tablet for Ellie until she has a actual proper PC. Very sad, very sad. I might take some, if I do well at the con, if I sell a lot of stuff, I might take some of that money and invest it into a PC, so that I can draw models without the struggle that I'm currently struggling with. But yeah, we're gonna see about that. I will stream every Tuesday unless stated otherwise. Stated otherwise will possibly be sometime on the day, like, no, I can't stream today, I have to do something else. Yeah. But usually Tuesdays. Because these are my free days now. Or free afternoons. So usually Tuesdays, which means next stream is next Tuesday. Yeah. And don't worry about crusty art. We all started somewhere. You have to start somewhere, and there's no way you're starting at pro level art out of nowhere. Like, it has to come from somewhere. Therefore, don't worry about crusty arts. If I find old sketchbooks, I can take some pictures and show you guys my art journey, maybe. Kind of, sort of. The problem is that I don't really have any old digital drawings anymore, because when I first had Evis Paint on my phone, I accidentally deinstalled it, and therefore lost a ton of my drawings. A ton of my first digital drawings, which is kind of sad. That is too light. But it's fine here still. And then I need the darker color for over here. Oops. Could see if I have some old digital drawings posted on my old account, possibly. True. I'm gonna see if I find old sketchbooks and then do some sort of art journey stream and then draw afterwards. I don't know. Like art stream, and before we actually draw, I'm gonna show you guys where my art started, kind of. Because it is a lot of practice, and I think you can tell this only by looking at what we're currently drawing and what you're looking at my model. Like, the difference between my model and the model we're currently drawing, I think, already shows the progress, kind of. Because this looks, I mean, right now it looks fucking hilarious. But overall, I feel like this looks a lot more fancy than other drawings or my model that I have right now. Nothing against my model that I have right now. It's still good, but if you compare these, it looks... I don't know. It looks as if I learned how to draw again. Because you always make progress when drawing. The more you draw, the better you get. Which explains why I think this looks a bit more fancy than whatever this is that you're looking at in my current model and stuff. Although hands are still a bitch, so... Okay. I need to... Did I do shadows on the top part? Under the corset of the ruffles? I don't think so. I don't think I do. You need to pay if you want to draw more than 1 hour on your PC, what the hell? Actually? I mean, I know for a fact that that I myself, I have paid, but I'm not sure why I paid for the PC version. I'm not sure why I did. Maybe because of the 1 hour thing. I mean, I didn't pay. Technically speaking, Mama Boo paid. But I know that she paid because of some reason. Maybe it was because of the 1 hour thing. Because, hello? I want to draw more than 1 hour and I'm used to the program itself because I drew with that program on my phone before. That's wild though. Ruffle shadows. Okay, ruffle shadows. And then I need the airbrush again. And this time I'm gonna turn off the corset so that I can do the entirety of ruffle shadows. This is way too big. I've talked so much that my throat is starting to kind of get sore, which is it's stupid. And also it's been like basically an hour and we haven't gotten that far yet. We made more progress the last time, so quicker progress I think. I wanted to finish this and then play the Satisfactory 1.0 update later. I hope I can finish this today. I hope I can. But I really want to play the Satisfactory update. Also, bye bye Lucian, thank you for dropping by. I'm excited. I mean, I'm not... okay, fun story about Satisfactory. I knew about the game and I knew that it existed. And then my boyfriend came rolling around and he kept talking about the game. And he really loves the game, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I ended up buying it while it was on sale. I think it was in the Steam Summer Sale, during the Steam Summer Sale. Because that was like the last time, that was before they changed the price and made it more expensive. And I just remember that I played it with my boyfriend a couple times and he kept... The past like 2 weeks he keeps mentioning, oh my god, 10th of September, 1.0 update, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He's super excited. And that kind of makes me super excited as well, because it's been a while. Well, it hasn't, actually it has. The last time we played Satisfactory was before summer break sometime. Could be 8 weeks or more. Which means it's been a hot minute since we played Satisfactory. But it's fine, I don't mind. We're gonna play today probably. Unless something else comes up suddenly. Yeah. I'm excited to see what the 1.0 update brings. And I'm actually very interested to see if we can keep our like beta slot, the beta save spot that we have, or if we have to make a new one, a new save, if it's not compatible. That's gonna be very interesting to see. And I'm just kind of, I'm kind of just happy because my boyfriend is happy because the update is coming out today. And he's very hyped. Okay, we need some more blur in here, please. Blur. And then we need the line art colors, which I'm just gonna pick from here so I don't fuck them up. Depend. Okie dokies. Oh, that is way too much. I also owe him satisfactory merch, because we had a bet and he won the bet, and I said if you're right, then I'll buy you satisfactory merch. So now I have to buy him satisfactory merch. To be honest, I could have seen him be like, yeah, no, you don't have to. But that just showed me just how much he loves the game. Because I wanted to say, I did say it on purpose, because I knew how much he loved looking through the store, and he was like, oh my god, this is so pretty. Now I'm gonna have to see what I actually will get him. He's pointed out some favorites, so I'm gonna choose one of those. But yeah, I still have to choose. And then I have to order, and then I will pray to God that I don't have to pay any, like... Is it taxes? No, it's not taxes. Customs. It's customs. I was gonna look it up, but then my brain just went light bulb mode and remembered. I hope I don't have to pay any customs. Same goes for the Murder Drones merch I ordered for me and a friend. I told the friend, yo, I'm ordering the merch for myself. Do you want anything? If yes, tell me what. I will order with you. We'll save shipping costs like that way, hopefully. And yeah, you don't have to make a PayPal account. Well, friend did want some stuff, a lot of stuff. But it's fine, and it's now shipping, it's out and shipping, and I hope, and I pray that I don't have to pay any customs, because the shipping was expensive as hell already. I paid $25 for shipping, which, that kind of hurt. That was a lot of money for shipping. Then again, it's delivered from Australia. So it's a bit of a distance. I just hope I don't have to pay customs, because customs are super expensive. I noticed that when I bought the Snow Miku figurine, because I had to pay like 100 euros tax. And I noticed that when my Miku shoes arrived a couple of days ago, and I had to pay another, I think it was 30 or 60 euros customs. Kind of hurt, but it's okay. Anything for the Miku obsession. Here we stop. I didn't even tell you guys. I ordered Miku shoes back in February. Well, hello, I'm frozen. Let it go. Ah, there we go. Yeah, but I ordered Miku shoes, or pre-ordered them back in February. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be so funny, because I'm gonna forget I ordered them, and then they're gonna arrive in September. And I'm gonna be like, what? When? How? And I kind of just kept checking in every 2 months on if there was any progress, even though I knew they would ship out in September. Did I forget to color this in? Oh, I did. The hell? But yeah, then I also got mails like, yo, please pay our shipping. And then I got a customs thing like, yo, you have to pay this and this in taxes, and then customs. Yeah. But they arrived, and they are super pretty, and I feel like a princess if I wear them, and I love them. And they were expensive. They were super expensive, but it's no one needs to know how much they cost me. And no one will know. Because everyone in my family will kill me if they find out how much I paid for those shoes. They will disown me. And I would like to stay a part of the family. And not be disowned. Okay, one more. And no, we're not good. I was gonna say I think we're good, but we're not good yet. We are a work in progress. Now we're good, I believe. Which means we can merge these down, merge those shadows down, and then merge those three together. And we have the checkered skirt, which gets us to the right sleeve. We're making good progress, actually, now that we figured out how to color all of this. I might save the shadow colors down here for stuff that I will have multiple times, because otherwise I might be a bit fucked. But yeah, I can delete them later, I believe. And then the highlight color I will do the same. Let's hope that this is light enough. Okay, it is. And then we're just going to blur this again with a radius of 50 and then some blur brushing to give it a bit more of a blur and smooth look, to make it less obvious that it exists. And that's the shadows. So we're gonna move to color. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. We're gonna need a new layer and then we're gonna clip it. And I'm gonna drop this color kind of sort of, and I'm gonna drop this color kind of sort of here, so that we have that line art color as well. Actually, I just realized I forgot to shade this entire part. The boob part was not shaded in the process. It's fine though, we can still blur this a little bit, make it look more blurry. And then just merge these together again, go back up here, take this color, take this pen, make the pen bigger, and then we're just gonna draw it over. Oh god. Oh, that's the ruffles, right? That was. I forgot that I drew the ruffles over the sleeves because of the arms and all that stuff. I'm gonna be so confused whenever I rig this, oh god. Oh, lordies. But that concludes the sleeves. Like the right one. Now onto the left one. I'm just gonna start with the... Oh, I'm frozen. Let it go. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with the line art because we have the line art color and brush right now, and we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna do shading afterwards. because in this case it doesn't matter because I know what the shading colors are and I know how dark they're gonna be. So it's fine to use this as line out color anyway, without any problems. And then we can merge those together, and then we're gonna do other brush and other color. And then I'm gonna need the torso, or like the chest, so that I can have the boob shadow. And I'm gonna make this smaller so the rest of the arm shadow is a bit more existent. And then light color. And then I'm gonna turn the torso, the chest off, just to check if I forgot anything. And then we're gonna go for the blur filter again with 50. And then just take the brush for some bonus blur. I don't know if any other brush blurs better. If you do, please tell me. Because I don't. I just know that this one works. Then we can mush those together and we're moving on to the torso. Which we're starting off with ruffles again. Which are gonna have a different color than the other ones. Because I didn't save the colors, but I'm gonna do that now. Just to be sure. I need a brush that's a lot smaller. And then I'm gonna need a darker color, and I'm gonna pull it under here. And just do it. Just do a ton of tiny lines. Okay, hold on. Listen, guys. I'm lazy. And I hate myself for drawing baby ruffles already. So I'm gonna do them with the symmetry ruler because I believe the entire torso was drawn with a symmetry ruler, so I can just easily use this. Make my life easier. And less painful and quicker. Yeah. Lighter color. Good lighter color for all of this. Quick disclaimer, I guess. If the convention goes well and I enjoyed what I did there, I might focus my channel even more on art and maybe even invest in like a custom background music just for me, so that I can have like more of the artsy stuff, and we can work on art pieces for conventions or stuff together and just be more of an art channel, I guess. I will still play games occasionally and I will still work on the story, which I have not done a lot, I must admit. But I might do more of art than anything else if it goes well and I have a fun time. Just so you guys know what might be coming for you. I think I don't need any more shadow here, to be honest. Maybe some light in the middle. I need the boob shadow. I need to turn on boobs. Because I need the boob shadow. Boob shadow. Yeah, this looks good. This looks okay. I'm gonna turn that off again and then just do some more shadow in here. Maybe some more highlight. here. And then we're gonna blur. And we're gonna blur even more. I might also try and learn the shading process, or like the way these very cool VTuber parents do their shading, because I kind of want to be that cool VTuber parent. I mean, I do like my style, but with the problem of Procreate, it's hard to have high resolution models with a lot of detail. Because you can kind of, I've said this so many times, but you can almost count pixels on my model. Because I believe this was drawn on a 1920 by 1080 canvas, which is your usual PC screen size. So there wasn't a lot of, you know, space for details. Okay. Quick story around what just happened. When I went home from school, I got a bubble tea together with my sister. And I still have some of that, and I'm drinking that. And I just swallowed an entire bubble whole. Which scared me for a second. Because I could feel it go down my throat, and it was kind of weird. And it scared me for a second. Okay, this is the entirety of this space. Which means we have a ton of skin to color. Okay, this might be too big. Oh no, this I can't do. I have to do this normally. Manually, if you will. And with the chest I had those, so I can take these as a contour. And then I turn off the chest again. Nope, that's wrong. I can turn the corset on, it doesn't matter. Chest, there it is. Okay, but that means we're gonna do all of this in shadow. Then I'm gonna have to turn off the symmetry ruler for this shadow. Then I can turn it back on. And go for a highlight. This is my skin shadow. This is my skin highlight. And then we just blur to make it look prettier again. And the app is super laggy right now because we're doing more and more layers and it doesn't like that. Although we are also getting rid of layers, so I guess it does like getting rid of layers because whenever we combine the layers of like the color and line art and stuff, there is less layers in the end, usually. Which I think makes the program happy. Okay, now we have squares. I need to save the highlight color before I forget. Okay. Now this time I need to save the square color as well because we still have some squares to color. And then we're just gonna color the squares, but I'm gonna turn on the chest first so that I know where to do the boob shadow. Yeah, it's twice again, okay. And then I can turn it off and do shadow. Make all of this dark. Just make it dark. And then it is pure white for highlights, which isn't really gonna be a lot of highlights. I'm just gonna add in some extra to have them. but overall there's not a lot of highlights. Now we're gonna blur this part out a little bit. And then it's done, which means we're going here. Sorry about that one. And we're doing line art colors. Let's start with the blue. Because for blue I have the color already. And under the corset, I believe there's also some blue. Yes, there is. Oh, that's still the eraser. Whoopsies! Okay. Erasers. Then next up, oops. We are going for, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going for the yellow. The ruffles. And I'm gonna save the ruffle color. This seems kind of not dark enough. So I'm gonna make it this one. Oopsie doodles. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain in the butt to fix, but I don't care. It's kind of quicker this way, I think. Fixing a couple little mistakes is quicker than being very careful with coloring in all of it. Also, underneath all of this, it doesn't really matter how much I go into detail, kind of. How much I go over the line at some parts, because you won't see anyway, because it's underneath the boobs. And some parts of these will never see the light of day, only while I'm rigging, at no other time. If I can't rig this, I might go join some rig raffles or something, or maybe commission someone to rig this. Or I will go back to my model mama and ask her for a PSD file check to see if this is actually riggable. Because it is highly likely that it is not riggable because I just screwed it up. Then again, for the most part, Ellie-Boo that you're currently seeing was riggable, so I believe I can do a pretty much riggable model. At least for basic rigs. I mean, you can't do any fancy animations or anything with my model separations, probably. But you can do some stuff. Sees. You can do the basic stuff, sees, that's for sure. And I am living proof of that right now. I'm the living and moving proof. Because it worked. Sure, I had to fix some things, but most of it worked. Most of it worked the way it did. I might check in with the messages that I did with my mama, and before I start rigging, I'm gonna check if everything I did wrong on my current model I have done right on this one. But yeah, I don't know about that yet. Okay, I need a darker skin color than the shading. And then we can do this. Just do the skin line art. Just do the skin line art. And then if I turn off the, where is it? Neck stuff. I realized that I did not put a lot of shadow on the neck, but I kind of don't care. Because the neck doesn't really move. It doesn't have to. So I'm just gonna leave it like that and turn the neck stuff back on and just zoom out to see what we've done this far, and then merge all of this together. Okay, it still looks alright. Merch, 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 merch. And then we have a torso, and we can turn on the chest and work on the chest next, which is going to be a ton of work. But it's okay. We can do this. I'm frozen again. Why do I keep freezing? Oh well, I don't... It's kind of dark in my room right now. So possibly because it's kind of dark in my room right now. But oh well. Oh. That looked important. Hold on. Okay, okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It looked important, but it's not that important. It's fine. Now if you look at this... Let me turn on the cursor real quick. If we look at this beauty for now, I think this far we've done a pretty great job. I think we're doing good. And I think she's really pretty. This far. She's gonna be even better once she's finished. I bet she will. Okay, we're starting with yellow again. Which... Okay, we're starting baby ruffles again. The other yellow is the biggest ruffles. I said the ruffles move with the boobs, I think. They won't move as much, the big ones. Like these big ones that you can see at the... next to the bow. They won't move as much because there's a huge ass bow on top of it. So I think I don't have to do too much about them being separated because I don't have them separated yet. And that would hypothetically be my mistake for not separating them, but I don't want to separate them now, which means they are not going to move as much. But I don't care, because there's going to be a big moving bow. So we're doing baby ruffles again. Well, actually, okay, listen, actually, first, I'm gonna do the line art. Because, oh, the chest ruffle is separate. Okay. Never mind. It's separate. Hypothetically. If I keep it separate. If I keep it separate. But I don't have to. Will I keep it separate? Good question next. We're gonna start with the boobs line art and we're gonna just fuck around and find out which line arts will have to be which. I'm pretty sure that these are on there. Which is nice. And then we're gonna take the ruffle one because there is ruffles here. And if you're wondering, Ellie, why doesn't it color in these other ruffles? That is because that one tiny part of the tiny ruffles I did on a separate layer because otherwise it would have looked stupid. Because somehow I did one mistake somewhere and it looked ugly as fuck, so I had to do it on top of the other ones. So don't you worry, they are still gonna get their color. Yeah. Don't you worry. I'm not leaving any ruffles behind. I'm keeping all their colors. Everyone's gonna get colored today. Because I want to color everything, I want to shade everything today. And this far we're doing good progress, which means I might be able to finish today without taking too long. Because we're at about 1.5 hours. Not completely yet, but about that time. I just realized that it looks stupid again with the baby ruffles on top. I don't know where this line art went, but I think it makes more sense to draw the line art again, or to like kind of fix the line art because it looks better. So think I'm just gonna do the line art sort of again. I think I made a 1.0. I had the 1.0 brush. I did. It looks like it. I feel like I had an even bigger brush, I'm not sure. I did have a bigger... Did I have 1.3? I think I had 1.3. Yeah, I had 1.3. Highlight before? Oopsies. Actually, I'm not sure about... Okay, I am sure. It seems like a different brush, kind of. But it's okay, because I'm fixing the line art. It's gonna look better this way. Why can I not... Oh, because the ruffles are on top of it. So I have to have the chest ruffle underneath it. But I can't because there's the boots. So I need to take the chest ruffle here and just make it a bit smaller. And the same goes for the color, I'm guessing. Yeah, look at that. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go in here and get rid of this and make it look prettier. See how it looks underneath this one. And the rest looks okay-ish. So I'm gonna erase these lines underneath again. And then make them properly and prettily. And then I'm gonna take this color and fill in what needs to be... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Fill it in here, what needs to be filled in here, which is these bottom parts, and then the top parts will be I will need to fill in down here. Oh, because the blue is on top. So I'm gonna have to erase some of the blues. But it's... Shut up, Adobe! Literally, every fucking stream, you pop up, Adobe. I don't like you. Okay, but now we can finally continue our quest of coloring the line art. Finally. Okay. This looks a lot better, I believe, than what we had before. Because the before also looked stupid, because the line of the ruffles, the top line of the ruffles, which I just erased stuff off, it just disappeared, which is, it doesn't look good. It's not good. No. Equality test not passed. No. Maybe I'll do like a sketch stream where I'm gonna collect people's VTubers or OCs before on Twitter. And I'm like, yo, give me your OCs. Give me your OCs so I can so I can sketch them on stream. I will choose some and sketch them on stream. You will receive sketch after. I don't know why I stepped into that not German accent there. I do that sometimes. But yeah, so I'll tell them, yo, you'll get the sketch after, don't you worry. But I'll get to sketch your design on stream. And yeah. Would that be cool? I think it would be cool. I'd watch that. Okay, that's these yellow ruffles. The next chest part, dun dun dun. We're gonna do the blue. the very dark blue. Because it's not a lot. And then it's done. I'm gonna turn this off and the chest bow off so that I can see the dark blue parts. And I'm gonna have to erase some of the yellow here. But that's fine. I can turn the color back on and go back out. And now we just need to do the white parts, which we can also quickly do. It was that color. We're just gonna do this. Just gonna chill, color lines, and then we're gonna make it look very fancy and epic afterwards with the shadings. This is what we do. There's still a karaoke stream I was supposed to do. I keep remembering it, and I'm pretty sure that none of you guys remember. But I know that I promised a karaoke stream for 100 subscribers on YouTube. And I hit that goal like over 2 years ago. And I've never done a karaoke stream ever since. Because I can't decide on what songs to sing. I have so many preparations, and parts of those preparations have now become art prints for the convention I'm going to. Because I just can't decide what songs to sing, and then I hear my voice singing and I'm like, no, this sounds so ugly, I don't like this. I don't want to sing. I don't want to sing in front of people. What in the crickety is that? Holy hell. What did I do here? Okay. More coloring lines. Maybe one day I'll just be like, okay, I'm taking my playlist and I'm singing along. I don't care. I don't want to do full karaoke. I'm just singing along to my playlist. Fuck it. Because I can't sing along to my playlist very well. Usually. Because it's my playlist. And I like my playlist. Okay. That was the last of that. Which means we can do shading. Yay! I need more enthusiasm. Yay! Okay, shade. Oh, bada. I'm gonna start with the yellow parts because that is the most bottom part. Which means we're starting with the baby ruffles. Which means we need a tiny airbrush. And I'm just gonna do this again. All over again. All over. A shit ton of just baby lines. I have so many cool projects in mind, by the way. I have one very cool project that I do not want to spoil. I will upload the speed paint of the project with some info, possibly, if I'm allowed to afterwards. But just know that I have a very cool project in mind that I want to do. And I'm gonna do that. It's an art project, it's drawing-wise project. And I'm for sure gonna do that after this is finished. Like, this art is finished, so possibly if there's any waiting time for a update, download or something. Actually, I could do that now. I don't think it will kill my systems and just make everything laggy. Where is it? There it is. Oh, there's no update. Huh. Is it released already? Or did we fuck up the times? Huh. Well, apparently it's not released yet, therefore there is no update, which means I don't have any updates to do right now. But yeah, if in the end I should have any problems with updates, or any free time, waiting time because of updates or stuff, or I'm getting bored at one point while waiting for my food to be ready, my dinner to be ready later, I will start on that project. And I'm super excited to see it. I've started a little bit before stream, but there's like nothing huge to show yet. I did some brainstorming, and yeah, I basically just did some brainstorming and idea of finding kind of like scrolling through Pinterest to find inspos and kind of stuff that I might want to add in there. And yeah, I'm just excited for that. And it's gonna be a good practice for me. And if it works out, I will be very happy. And I hope that the person that is included in this project that just doesn't know it yet will also be very happy. Because I want to start making people happy more by actively giving stuff to the VTuber community and such. Yeah. So like kind of I want to go out of my way to help people in the VTuber community in my free time, sort of. In my free time without getting paid. That's kind of what this project is a tiny bit about. Because I don't know how often I will be able to do this, but I will do it now. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm gonna do it now, and I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take and stuff, and I'm kind of excited for that. I kind of have to take this hard edge right here and blur it out a little bit. Oh, that was way too much. So that it blends in better with the rest of the boobs. And then I think I'm just gonna erase the shadow again. Just to make it a bit lighter because it's the boob shadow rests. Yeah, that looks better. And then I turn off the ruffle color so that I can fill in all of this emptiness. And I'm gonna give this some more depth. And then I'm gonna turn the ruffle color back on because it doesn't matter anymore, and I'm gonna turn on the chest bow. I also, now I can delete the baby ruffle layers because I don't need them anymore. And then I'm just gonna have some slight shading for the bow, I suppose, because the bow is gonna move, so I'm not gonna do it too much. If I turn this back off, it would be stupid if I just have this there the entire time and the bow moves but the shadow is just stuck there. So because I'm no proper very good rigger yet, I'm not gonna give myself the option to make the shadow move with the bow. I'm just gonna have like some sort of shadow there and have it exist. Yeah. I think I'm gonna blur it out already. Just that part. So that it's really not that much to see. And then I'm gonna go for lightning. Like a queen. And then we're just gonna do the Gaussian blur 50 all over again. Yo! And then some more blur all over. Now if I go zoom out a little bit, this is what we're looking at right now. Yay! At the 1 hour 30 mark, kind of, sort of. I'm gonna turn on the chest bow real quick to see how it looks with, and I think I still need to do some more blurring here. I feel like it's not blurred enough. I I think it's fine now. Alright, I wanted to fix this at one point, but if I'm... Yeah, no, it looks weird. I can't have that. I need it to just be one line. But we're gonna get to that once we're gonna get to that, which means... we're going to continue shading. Also, I just turned down the opacity of the shadow layer, if you saw that, and that's because I think it looks better. I thought it looked better this way now, because it's less less out there, and I like it better this way. And then we need the highlights here. And then we need the blur. And for finishing, can I just keep adding the blur filter? Okay, I can. I think I can. Gonna just blur all over it for good measure. And then I'm gonna have to go into the skin layer again, make the blur a bit smaller and just slightly let that blend in. So it doesn't look as cut off as it actually is. I can't really tell where the line is anymore. That is a good sign, I believe. Oh, I'm frozen. No. Come back. Thank you. That looks good enough, I assume. Although I kind of want to add a bit more lightning up here. Okay, I think it looks better without lighting. Okay, I think I need to turn on the opacity here as well. This looks better. Okay. And now we go checkers, and then we're finished with the boobs part already. This is so quick. I don't really need any hard shadow on here, so I'm going for just some slightly baby shadows and some highlight parts. And I hope that this is gonna blur well. You know, kind of this may also just be a new style for Alibu, I guess. The not so blurred shadows and highlights. What I noticed in my drawings is that I stopped doing what I have in my hair. The like hair highlight thingy. You know, with the dots that looks like Swiss cheese. I stopped doing that in drawings. It's I think it was just too much. And I'd rather not have it anymore. So that it looks better to my eye, my personal eye. Okay, that is the chest, and now we need the chest ruffle, which means we're gonna color in the ruffle. Yay! Okay, now we turn off the bow so that I can see more of the ruffle. Thank you. Then we highlight this. And then we blur this. And we blur even more because this is probably gonna look bad if I don't. And we turn on the chest bow again to see it all as one piece. And yeah, we're gonna turn down the opacity. This looks better. And then we just... oh, I have to rename this to chest. And then here we go. The chest ruffle color line. For which I'm gonna turn off the chest bow again, so it's easier for me to not have any gaps in my line art colors. Okay, nice. And we're gonna pull it all down and call it a chest ruffle. What the hell? Chest ruffle. Okay. And now we're getting to the bow actually this time around. God. Can I save folder? Okay, I can just save it as transparent picture. That kind of sucks. If I could have saved a folder as PSD, I would have done that, and then folder by folder done it in Procreate. It's fine. Okay. So we're gonna start from the bottom. With who would have guessed? Ruffles. The ruffles are gonna turn orange again. Not orange, yellow again. Shaded yellows. Which means we're just gonna do this. And then we're just... It's a clipping mask, it doesn't matter. I just realized, did I fuck up by using the symmetry ruler still? But it doesn't matter because it's a clipping mask and it will only go where there is color. So it doesn't really care. Okay, and then we go for the bow tail, which is this color, so we're making this a bit darker, pulling it down here, and the highlight is gonna right, I have to take this highlight, is gonna be white, and then this is gonna be line art for now. So, shading. I'll just do this soft shading thingy. Not too much. Just a bit. So that we don't have that much of a problem with the oh, this doesn't look very well blended situation. Because that is a little icky problem that I have now with this paint right now. Because I don't like that. I like my shading to be very soft. Okay, bow tail. And the line art colors. Which means we take this one again. Oh right, I need to check underneath this thing. Yeah, it's shaded well enough, it's fine. There we go. Oh, my eraser is a bit big, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There's an undo button for a reason. And now underneath this shade, this colored line art. I'm sorry, I have sort of hiccups right now. I don't know. But underneath that colored line art, we make the yellow colored line art. Yeah, I can't talk anymore. And then we can merge this all together and call it the bow tail, right? No, oh, that was the wrong. I put so much effort into naming these because I thought it was gonna be fine, but I forgot that I color in the line art, and therefore I have to name all of these kind of again. It kind of sucks, but it's fine. I can live with it. It's okay. I'm still thriving. And number 2 of the line art. Choop-de-boop. Then we merge these down already and we name... Oh, it's still called bowtail left. Okay. And then we color in this one first because I want to. Okay. Soft shading. And then some white. And then some Gaussian blurs. Hi there, brave one! Welcome, welcome! Very pretty Gaussian blurs. Mwah. Then we can put this together and then we go for the yellow. For the ruffles. Which means we're making this smaller again and just doing what we've been doing this entire time. All the other ruffles! Yeah, I had to skip 1 or 2 streams because I was a bit busy. Actually, I think it was just 1. I think I skipped 1 stream 2 weeks ago because I'm pretty sure I streamed last week. I just didn't stream a lot or not very long because I got hungry. But yeah, oopsies. I've been quite busy with convention preparations. So, that's my reason for being more absent. That's the bow tail for the left. And the bow bottom means we need to turn off the bow top. Which includes the colors. And yeah, we're gonna do this one after the other. But I'm gonna keep the line art on again so that I know where to kind of have the shading placed. Because that helps me a ton. This is a good one. This is a good shadow, I think. And I'm just gonna have some highlight down here so that it looks more alive. And then we can do our pretty Gaussian blur again. And enjoy the legs of too many layers in too high resolution. Yeah, that concludes bow bottom 1. Let's go for bow bottom 2 as well while we're at it with the shading. Just because it's so quick. Oops. That's the highlight. I'm starting with the shading. And then we add the highlight. Then we add the Gaussian blur. And then we're gonna go for the line art because it's gonna be colored in the same line art, and I don't need any other line art coloring for this one, so it's pretty fucking simple. Okay, bow bottom left, which means we need this pen and this one, and then we make it bigger, and shoo. And then we just down and down we go, and we rename it to bow bottom left again. And then we take this line art and swoosh around here, and we can merge this down, we can merge it down again, and we rename it to bow bottom right. Okay, nice. How far are we? Well, there's still so much left, kind of. I think I might not do all the shading today after all. Because this is a lot, kind of. I didn't know this was gonna be so much. Okay, bow top right, we're gonna need this one again. And then I'm gonna need a red. So if I choose this red and I say this is the shading red, then that makes this the line art red, and this the highlight red. So we're doing line art red. And I don't need you line arted because you are dark enough. Now then, I'm gonna rename this to bow top R right now, because I think that's the system behind Eva's paint, that the bottom one is gonna get it. So that is okay, that's the black playing card sign thingy, dark gray one. I'm just gonna use black for shading. Nope, wrong brush. Shit. Gonna do some weird shadings here because it doesn't really have to be shaded that much, I suppose. It's just a sign on a bow, it doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna do some rough shading. Okay, this one's the red. Same morale as before. This, and then let's take some highlight over here. And then just do the Gaussian blur. No, that's the wrong one. I don't want the Prime membership. Go away. I have one already. It's enough. And we can merge this down and have this merged down to the other one already because we don't need anything else. And this is the white one, which means we need this for shading and a bigger airbrush. And then we need the white. Some highlight. And then we just take the Gaussian blur again because it's simple like that. It actually is simple like that. Let's do it again for good measure. And then we can take this down and this one down. And then down again, and this should be the entire top. It is, okay. I did it correctly! Yahoo! Now we're gonna turn on the entire bow top left and start with the red one here, which means smaller brush and then just weird shading with some weird highlights. As long as it looks good. I think I'm gonna just take the blur brush here. That's quicker than then we move it down and we name this one below top left. And then this one's probably the black one. It is, which means we're taking black, doing some weird shadings, and then we're taking this gray, I think it was, to do some weird highlights, and then we take the blur brush and we say, okay, this is good. Boom, boom. And now we go for the white. We turn our brush big, and then we go for the shading. And then we go for the highlight. And then we go for the Gaussian blur for good measure. It's so simple. And then we can also merge these down. That was one too much. Yeah, that's correct. And then we take the proper brush again and we take the colors. And then we just swoosh around the line art again. I don't really have anything to say right now. I can't think of anything, so I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing. Because I don't know what else to say. Okay. And then we're gonna do gray here, because we're at the brush already. I am thinking, because this is actually still a lot to shade, of possibly finishing this next week actually. Because this is a lot more than I thought it would be. So I definitely will finish the chest bow so that the chest is finished. And we might do the corset as well. I'm not sure about the corset one yet. But I definitely want to finish the chest bow. And probably the corset as well. I just don't want to do the entire face right now, because the entire face is so exhausting. So, nah. That's gonna take ages. Also, hello Jason, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the face just takes ages and it's super annoying to shade and stuff. If you're an artist, you know what I'm... If you've drawn a VTuber model before, you know what the hell I'm talking about. It's super exhausting and I do not like doing it at all. Especially with this Gaussian method, possibly the way I shade my eyes will not work out properly. The bow turned out pretty well if I like compare it to the other shadings. But overall, this is where we are at right now. If I just combine these real quick, and then I close this folder, and I close this folder, and I go into the corset folder, just for good measure, so that I'm already fit in here. This is where we are at right now. Most of the parts are colored, I think, shaded. I think most of them are shaded. I realized just now that the music just stopped playing. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Yeah, most of it is shaded. It's looking good so far, I think. I like the way it's looking so far. What do you guys think? Is it looking okay, or is it looking too... I can see the way you didn't really blur everything. Because I think it's okay. Which part is this? Is this the yellows? I think it is. I need to have it over here. It is, okay. So we're just gonna do some yellows. Wait, this is other yellows. The This isn't the same yellow as the yes. This isn't the same yellow as the ruffles. There we go. Okay, shading. Yellows. You won't see a lot of this shading anyway. That's why I'm doing rough shading, but I still want some shading. Because you will possibly see it. And I have done this entire thing of them being colored in, so they have to be shaded. This is just one corset overall, so I'm gonna rename this to corset. So I have this all in one place and finished in the end. Now these are the grey ones again, which means we are going for black as a shadow. And this light grey as a highlight. And then we just take the blur brush and go, wow, this looks good. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, let's start with the red parts that are on the corset that are forms. The card things. And then we'll continue with the outer lines and the tell me what it's called. I forgot what it's called. The lacing. There we go. The lacing. Okay, outer parts. Let's start with the outer parts. I can't really do what I'm usually doing, so I'm just kind of testing out, I guess, some stuff. Because usually I'd be doing up and down C's, but I can't really do this here. So I'm just trying stuff, kind of. I'm low-key lost with not being able to shade the way I usually do. But I'm figuring it out, it's okay. It's fine, it's working out well, I think. Maybe I should use the blur brush here again. Just for good measurement, because it works really well on some smaller pieces. If I don't have to blur in like everything. This looks good. This looks surprisingly good. Which means we only have the white part left to shade. I think this is great. This is going very well. This is going super well. Almost too well. But just almost. Okay, for this one I'm gonna take the filter because it's just a lot. I'm gonna do 2 filters for the good measurement, and then I'm gonna just merge this down, merge the colors together, and go for the line art fixes. I can't really call them fix it, can I? Fixes, can I? The Cheshire Cat. I mean, I can do this for the outfit reveal. If I finish this as a model, I can have a Cheshire Cat do magic and make me into Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Turn me into her. I just wanted to like draw the model on stream to share my progress and my mistakes, and maybe encourage other people to do the same, to draw models. To draw overall, maybe to draw models, and maybe to draw models on their iPads or something. Like on mobile, because it works on mobile. I'm not the only living proof of it working on mobile. And you can't say, yeah, but it's only crusty models, because there's some super good models out there that were drawn on mobile. That I know were drawn on mobile. Because there's this VTuber, or this artist VTuber? I think she's both. She's called Merely Wufei. And she draws her models, or the models she draws on her iPad on Procreate, and that's how I originally started drawing models on. That's where the original plan came from, of drawing a model in Procreate in split up parts, but then the split up parts didn't really work with fitting them together, and I was sick of it, so I decided to start drawing it in Ibis Paint, because there's no layer limit. And that's how we ended up here. But I don't think I'll do one in Ibis Paint again, because this is exhausting. I might figure out, or I might try and figure out a way to get them to fit better together, like the layers or the split up versions. Or I'll just stick with my you can almost count pixels models. Because you can't say anything bad about my you can almost count pixel model. If you say anything bad, I will cry. Because she's still beautiful. I still love her. I might just stick with those until I have something better that I can work with. Some better medium, like the new PC that I want to get. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is looking good. And I think, just for a good measure, kind of good measure, I guess, I might do accessories and stuff. So, I might do the accessories and the arms, because if I do those, then the bottom parts will be finished, you know? Then we'll only have this top part left to be drawn. I don't know, maybe this is smart. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go for accessories for now. I'll probably dislike myself. Okay, do I want the chains to be gold? Okay, wait. I'd like them to be actually gold then. Maybe this light gold sort of color. Definitely not that one. If anything, I suppose this gold. Not really. I think I'll keep them grey. So, the chains are basically done. Which means we're going to the keychains. Or like the keys. Okay, keychain bottom right. Oh, that's a chain. The key on the right. On her right, which is this one. Well then, let's start the shading, shall we? And then some shading here. And then some highlight here. Some highlight here, and some highlight here. For good measure. And then we just blur. Again. We mix it up and we name this key R. And then we take this one. Take the proper pen. And just swoosh over there real quick. And bam! First key done. And then we're gonna do this line art first because we have the line art brush already. Move it down, call this layer key left. And then the airbrush comes back and we do some shadings over here. And there's some highlights for good measure. And then some blur for better measure. And then we can just merge this down and the keys are done. Which means now we get to the part that's a little bit more exhausting probably, which is the keychain. The keychain? Just the pocket watch. The pocket watch! The pocket watch! I'm sorry, it was the wrong one, it's the pocket watch. It's not. God fucking damn it. It's not a keychain. It's a pocket watch. My god, I am so done. Okay. Let's drink something real quick and then calm down, and then we do the pocket watch. Okay, let's do the pocket watch. We start with the airbrush, which means we start with the shading, and we start with the clock outer shell shading, or whatever you want to call it. Because that's the first thing that we have there. Then some highlights again. I mean, you know, the difference with that is that I've been learning English in school, I think, since I was 6 or 7. So I've been speaking English for quite a while, and I've been learning it for quite a while. So I shouldn't be, hypothetically, I shouldn't be confusing any words. I'm just a little stupid sometimes, as we all know. Which happens. You know, I don't know if you've been learning German for basically your entire life, Jason, so or speaking a lot of it, you know? If you speak the language a lot and you have a daily input of the language, it's kind of sad. Because I have a daily input of English, which makes it kind of very sad that I'm not really the smartest in said language. Oops. Forgot to do a new layer there. Oopsie doodles. Okay, this can go down to the pocket watch. I think this one's the red one, is it? Yeah. Honestly, you won't see any shading, so fuck it. And then that is the white. Thank you. Which means just some white shading. Just some shades. And then some smaller shades. And then some highlights. Okay, but like, honestly, I wouldn't even want to try to learn German. As a German, I am not good at German, at least like in the class, because the grammar is so fucking confusing. There is no way that you can like learn German and not lose your mind, I think. Because so much just doesn't make sense at all, and you're just frustrated and you scream at yourself, why is it like this? Why is it like this? This is not what I thought. For Japanese, stay strong. I gave up on Japanese. I started learning Finnish again. Which I think I'm at day 270. My Duolingo streak is 270 days. So almost a year back at Finnish. Yay. I used to compliment my boyfriend because the first lessons, like the first parts of Duolingo's Finnish lessons were, oh my god, complimenting people and stuff. So I used to be like, boyfriend, my dear. And then I told him something like, sinä olet, oh god, sinä olet komea, for example. Or sinä olet todella komea. Or sinä olet aina todella komea. I always told him that he's really handsome. Always told him that in Finnish because I was proud that I learned that I could talk it, and even though it's like basically nothing, I was proud of it. But now I'm learning stuff like languages and places, so I can't really do it anymore. I can't tell him any new compliments that I learned. Okay, pocket watch done, which closes the accessories, which leaves us with the arms for today. Which I think is where I'm gonna call it a day then once the arms are done. The right arm first. I need to get rid of the arm ruffles so that I can see up until the top of the arm, so I don't fuck up any line art. I'm gonna do the left arm line art also because we're at it already. Is there a ton of like German speakers? Okay, that's kind of cool. Because you just have to find the German speakers first. And like German speakers in a non-German speaking land, and that like a lot of them, it's kind of wild. I don't know. Might just be me. I need the ruffles back so I know how far down it will go. Okay. And then I need the ruffles off again. So I can do... Excuse me? So I can do this. And then I need the highlight. I will just, okay, I'll just do this. And then I'm gonna blur. Yes. Again. Yes. Okay, and then we can put this down, and we put this down, and we name it the right arm. Then we can turn the right arm ruffle back on, and we go into the left arm. Turn the left arm ruffle on so we can have a good look at where the shading needs to go. I think it was smaller and therefore more effective. Stronger. Stronger. There we go. And then we turn the arm ruffle back off. That's the wrong one. Okay, that looked pretty well. And then we go back to the 500s for the arm highlight again. And then Gaussian blur. Yes, sir. Again. Third time is the charm for this one, I think. And then we merge these together. Rename it into arm left. And turn the arm ruffle back on. Yo! Oh, I know those memes. They are super entertaining. I love them. Because a lot of us, I think, speak the words that harshly. And then there's some people that don't speak them as harshly. And then it's like, is that still German? This is so non-aggressive. I kind of love that. I don't know. So, this what I have for you guys for today. Stardenburgen Hardenbart. Yeah. I'm gonna call it a day though. Because there's so much shading, and I know there's still the ruffles. Hypothetically, there's still the ruffles underneath. But I don't care. We still want to have a fun time the next time and not just suffer through the entire head. Which means this is where we are coming to an end today. So... Wow! Whoopsie doodles. Thank you, Windows. Yeah. That's it for today. Good night, Jason. I'm glad you had fun. I'm gonna wish everyone a great rest of the day, night, or whatever the hecky time zone you live in. And I hope you had fun. Thank you for sticking around. I sure as hell did have fun. And yeah, I'll see you next week, probably. Also Tuesday, because I'm sure I don't have the time this week with all the con preparations and stuff. But yeah, next week Tuesday, and that time around, unless I have something very important I still need to do, we will for sure finish the rendering. Because it's gonna be just the face, so I think we're gonna be around the same length, kind of. Which means we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. Well, other than that, I would say goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm out. Goodbye!